guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can tell, we have another cash stuffing. This is going to be the last cash stuffing of the year, which is crazy. If you are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Kirsten. I am 27 years old. I am married, and I do the finances between both me and my husband. So if you are interested in that content, make sure you like this video and go ahead and subscribe and become a part of the family. So just a little catch up of information if you are new or if you're a returning subscriber. I am still very pregnant. Baby has not arrived yet, so hopefully any day he'll be here. But yeah, so I'm glad that we can get this cash stuffing done because I was worried about the timing of when he would arrive, although I prefer him out now, but that's okay. When he wants to come, he'll come. So what do I want to start off with? There's going to be a few things we're going to do in this video. Obviously we're going to do the cash stuffing, and then I have some new things I'm going to show you, and we're going to also count the $1 challenge, so that's exciting. Alright, let's jump in. So the first thing we're going to start with is our change, and I have cashed the other coin jar in. Alright, drum roll please. So the total in the other cash jar, so if you go back to the previous video, which I can link up above, it was a different jar, but this is the new jar. It says Gringotts Bank. I love this. I got this from Hallmark, which I'll link below as well. Now the other jar, the total was $95.96 in total. We had to roll all the coins, so we deposited $85.50. That's what we could manage to roll, and then obviously what's in here was like the leftover that we couldn't roll. So yeah, that was the total amount we got from all that change, which surprisingly was a lot. Like that's like an extra $100 right there, just in that small jar that I had. So this time around, we have all this change we're working with to put in the jar. So a good handful that we're putting in. Let's pop it in here. Alright, there's the coin jar. I'm so excited to be using that one now. I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. If you guys love Harry Potter, let me know in the comments below because we'll be best friends. Alright, so let's jump into the wallet. So this is the wallet I am using. I got on Etsy. I do have this linked below also if you guys are interested in getting one yourself. Alright, and we're going to start off with food. Now this has changed, so I'm doing $35, so I am technically starting maternity leave next week on the 23rd, but I actually started it this week because I'm just so uncomfortable. I can barely bend and move, so I started it early. Unfortunately, I'm not getting paid for this week that I took off, so that might hinder our income a little bit, but we should be okay. My husband's obviously still working. He won't be on paternity leave until baby comes, well, essentially to the end of the month. But yeah. So yeah, food is being changed. So usually we do $50, but since I'm not really going anywhere, I'm just kind of staying at home. This I typically use for like coffee. So we are doing $35. So my husband's getting $25, and then I'm just gonna put $10 in there. So $25 is going to my husband, which I'm gonna set aside, and then I'm gonna grab a $10 bill and put that in here. I'm just seeing how this goes. If I find myself not really using it, then obviously I will change on whether I fund this or not. Is this open? There we go. So that is food. Next we have needs, which we still have money in here. And I am actually going to roll this over to our stock up envelope, which is our BJ's membership, which is basically if you have a Costco's near you, that's basically what it is. The $1 I'm going to add to the $1 savings challenge, so we'll set that aside. So today we actually did our errands, we did our groceries, which we just do the grocery pickup. It makes it so much easier. And then we went to Walmart, and then we went to BJ's to get a couple things because we're slowly stocking up on items, and kind of supplementing in smaller things from Walmart, and hopefully we can like get the bulk items because we want to eventually just go once a month or every other month to BJ's for like the bulk items that we may need. I don't know, but it's working out so far. So this is not getting stuffed because we already spent the $25, and now it doesn't have anything else in there. So that is empty. And then spending is getting $25. I still have $10 in here. I am actually just going to put this back into our bank account, because we owe our account quite a bit of money from like furniture and stuff like that. So I'm just going to pay that account back with the spending money. Yeah. All right. So I am putting $25. And again, I don't foresee me spending too much money as I'm not really going many places. And my husband also gets 25 as well. So I'm going to pull that and set that aside with his money. All right, that's spending. And then dining out, we are putting $50 in this pay period. Typically I do 100, but I'm trying to not put as much, but I'm hoping we can get better at dining out. I'm thinking of doing weekly check-in videos, but it's just so up in the air because I don't know how, when baby gets here, I don't know how my filming schedule is going to be, but I would like to do weekly like check-ins where we can kind of go over our spending and like where we're at with the money we've used and stuff like that, but we'll see. So dining out is getting 50. I just feel like it will hold me more accountable, especially when it comes to eating out, because it's just so convenient right now, and being super duper pregnant, I just want food and I want it now, so that's my excuse. Next we have lunch. I'm obviously not working, so I'm not getting anything for this, but my husband, I set aside $15 for him. So we're going to set that money aside with his other money. All right, and then we have giving. Giving is getting $3. And we currently have $2 in here. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in giving. Alright, and deposit, I'm actually going to put this $10 in here right now so that when we take another trip to the bank, we can just deposit that into our bank account. And then we have a few receipts basically from today that I need to scan into the Fetch Reward app. I have my referral link below in the description. If you sign up, you get points and I get points, so it's like a win-win. But you just scan in receipts and you earn points, and then once you earn so many points, you can cash those in for gift cards. So that is that. And then we have these 2 envelopes. All right, and then to go along with the wallet, we just have these 2 envelopes that I like holding on to. I like keeping in my purse. So the first one is our clothing envelope, and we currently just have $5 in here, but we are putting $10. So now we have 15 in the clothing envelope. And then we have, a baby boy's envelope, and we are pretty much done buying stuff for him. I mean, there's always something I want to get for him, but this envelope I pretty much depleted because I bought quite a bit of things. And then also I bought myself the LV Stride pump, which I'm super excited. That was pretty much like my Christmas present to myself, but I didn't take it out of Baby Boy's envelope because this money is just basically what I earned from the consignment. So whenever I cash the account out, I just put it in here. We have right now, I think, a little over $100. And once it hits over 100, they generate a check for you. So I can't really cash the account out right now. But that's good because once I do get the check, I can always just put some money in here. Or if I want to put it in the Capital One account, I can do that. Because the Capital One account also is kind of low now that I ordered the LV Stride pump. But this is not getting anything. We do have $10, $11, $12, $13 left in there. Alright, and that does it for our wallet. And let's move on to, I'm going to set this aside over here, the short-term sinking funds. Alright, and the first one we have is pets. And we currently have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. I'm going to leave the dollars in here because Moxley and Tuna just need things 24/7. I feel like we can't catch a break. I'm adding $50 in there, so we have 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, and 72. I'm so excited so I'm filming this on Friday. Today is the 23rd of December. I am so excited to give them their presents. We got some toys for our cat Tuna, and then Moxley, we got him a few like toys and stuff like that as well. But I can't wait to give them their toys in the morning. That's the pet envelope. And then we have car maintenance. We currently have, let's see, 100, 200, 250, 270, 280, and 290. In car maintenance, we are adding $20. So now we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 300, and 310. Hopefully I counted that right. I think so. Which is awesome. I made it to 300 in there, which is perfect. Date night. We have 10, 15, 20, 25 in there. We are putting $5 into date night. So now we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. $30. Alright, and then events. I'm just putting $5 in here just to give it something. There's nothing in here right now. I think just kind of slowly building this envelope up will be nice, especially for the next year. That is getting 5. And then we have holidays, and holidays is at 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We are putting $5 in holidays. So we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. $24. Next we have is my hubby envelope. That is getting $5, and we have 25 in there. So now the hubby envelope has 20, 25, and 30, and my husband has a wifey envelope, and that is getting 5 as well. So I'm going to set this aside with his money. Alright, and then we have self-care. This is pretty much for my hair. I get my hair done. We currently have 20, 30, 35, and we are putting in 25. My appointment's not until February, and that's even if I can do that, because I'll have a newborn. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. So 60 in self-care. And stock up. So this is, I made this envelope the other day. This is for our BJ's membership, and we put $75. I already put the money in, so we put $75 in for this, and we currently have $5, $6, $7 left. But I'm going to add. So we have 5, 6, 7, and then we're gonna also add that money we had in our needs to this. So now we have $20, $25, $26, $27, $28 in stock up. All right, and that does it for the short-term binder. Next we have our long-term binder. And we have school debts. That is getting 15. We currently have 100, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70. So 170, and we're adding 15. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85. 185. Almost at $200, which is awesome. Next, we have vets, and I scheduled their appointments in February, so we still have time to save up. And I also asked, I know someone that works at our vets, so I was able to get kind of like a breakdown of what they both need and how much it's going to cost, which is amazing. So we need about $400 by February. Yeah, 400. Because Tuna, our cat's appointment, is gonna be like 100, and then all the stuff Moxley's gonna need, which it's gonna be his first adult appointment, so he's gonna need quite a bit, which I think was around a little under 300. So that is what we're gonna save up for. And we are putting, well, actually we have 100, 120, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and we are adding, let's see, $30 in. So that brings it to 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 65, 70, 75, 80. $180. Next, we have a vacation, and I think we only have 10 in here, but we are adding $5. Again, just something slowly building up. So we have 15 in vacation. And then pellets and oil. We are already at half a tank of oil, and we're gonna need more pellets, I think, soon as well. So I'm wondering if we're gonna need to get oil soon. That's my biggest concern. I'd rather make sure we have some money just in case we do need to do another fill of that, and then continue saving for next season. So we're gonna add 100. So we have, well, before the 100 we had 50, 100, 110, 120, 125, 130, 35, 40. So now we have 100, 150, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40. 240? I think that's correct. So just in case we need to do a fill, we haven't had much snow, which is weird. So we are from New England. I thought something was on there. And we surprisingly haven't had much snow. And like today, we have like over 50-degree weather, which is just bizarre for where we are. So we'll see what the new year brings, because I feel like we're due for a lot of snow. But yeah. All right, we have miscellaneous, and I'm still on the fence of how I want to use this envelope. I don't know if I'm going to keep it as like a buffer envelope, or if I want to make it our saving up for new phones envelope. But I had 5 and we're adding another 5 to it. So now we're at $10. I was thinking of doing a savings challenge, which I might. I'm thinking of doing like a $2,000 savings challenge, just to save up for the phones, because I want to pay them outright and not have to pay for them, you know, like monthly. I don't know. I'm still on the fence. I'm thinking about it, so we'll figure it out eventually. Next we have landscaping and electronics. So landscaping is getting $5. We currently have 20, 25, 30, 35. And now we have 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. And then we have electronics that is getting $50 today. We are currently at 100, 150, 170, 180, 185, 90, and 95. And then we're adding 50? Yes, $50. So now we are at 100, 200, 220, 30, 35, 40, 45. 245. Which is exciting. I'm saving up for an iPad if you are a new subscriber. So that is what that envelope's for. All right, and that does it for our long-term binder. So I'm gonna set this aside, and then we are gonna move into our Capital One binder. But before I do that, so I still have actual money here, and I have our 100 envelope challenge. So I put all the envelopes in this bag, and I'm just gonna kind of grab them at random for when I do the budget and like pull one out. And for this pay period, we pulled out number 67, so that's what we have here. We have 50, 60, 65, 66, and 67. So we're gonna go ahead and put $67 in this envelope. Go. And then I'm just going to keep it in the back here. Actually, I'm going to leave it out because we have the $1 challenge that we're going to count afterwards that I keep in there. It's going to be like my challenge, my little challenge pouch. All right, and then we're going to move into the Capital One binder. And if you are new, I stuffed this with prop money. So we just used all the real money, and now we are using prop money, which I'm going to go ahead and move up here. All right, and for Capital One, we are stuffing a total of $215. And for the regular cash, we stuffed $660, if you guys are interested in how much each got. So the first one is Baby Boy's Capital One account. He currently has 100, 200, 220, 21, 22, 23. As you can tell, this went down significantly. But that's okay, because we're pretty much done buying everything. So now it's just kind of like grabbing. I think we just need, I still need to order one of those mirrors for Matt's car, and then some hangers, like set hangers for his closet. And I think that's about it. Maybe a bottle warmer, I think. I don't even know. But just a couple more things. And then it's just mainly kind of slowly building this account back up as like a regular savings type of thing. So we currently, nope, I already did that. So we're adding $50 to a Baby Boy's envelope, Capital One account. So we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 271, 72, and 73, which is still a really good amount. Next we have Christmas, and this still has the same as last video. Matt has a few people he has to get gifts for. I think just 3 people still. We have a little left in the checking account. It's not a lot. And then we just have this $57 in here as well, which I'm sure we'll pull for when he orders those gifts. So we have 50, 55, 56, 57, yeah. We are not adding anything in this, but we will be starting to add into the Christmas fund in the beginning of January again. I think if you are starting off with budgeting Christmas, and if you celebrate or any holiday for that matter, I think it's very important to have like a Christmas fund. It alleviates so much stress. Like I don't know what we're gonna, so I typically do $30 every pay period for our Christmas fund to get about 500. I think I stopped earlier than I anticipated because I just wanted at least 500 for this year because I'm pregnant and I can't breathe. Next year, obviously that's going to change. I'm not sure how much we're going to put in yet, but I think it's very important to at least have this as a sinking fund so that you can throw in a little bit of money. I mean, Christmas happens every year, and being able to just throw, it doesn't even have to be as much as $30. It could be less, but you have that amount saved up throughout the year. So it alleviates that, stress at the end of the year of like, oh, I have to quickly scrounge up money. You already have it. So that is my opinion on the Christmas fund. Next we have is health. Health is getting $35. This is going to be lower in a bit because I do have some medical bills I need to pay. So this will go down a little bit. I don't think it's too much money that I owe for those bills, thankfully. 100, 200, 250, 260, 265, and then we're adding 35. Let me put this in order. There we go. So 100, 200, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300. Nice. So 300, but again, that will be lower once I pay that bill. So, but that's okay. We at least have the money, and that's one way to look at it is like, I'm lucky enough to have this money set aside specifically for that. So that is good. And then we have gas, and we are still going strong with the $50. We were just looking at gas prices when we were running errands, and there was, I think our BJ's was $2.67 or $2.73, something like that, which is amazing. And there was another one that was like $2.99, but gas is getting so much cheaper, and that's very exciting, especially since one, I won't be driving as much soon, and two, if like Matt's going and to work, like he won't need to fill up as much, or won't have to pay as much for gas. So that's exciting. So gas is getting $50. We currently have 100, 120, and 125 in the bank, and we're going to add the 50. So now we have 100, 150, 170, 175. And if need be, we can always lower this again because we don't need a super high amount in this account, but always good to have a little extra. All right, next we have is our bills, and this is just a month ahead envelope. I would like to eventually get a month ahead on our like our bills, like our main expenses. And we currently have 100, 110, and 101. We are just putting $5 in. Ooh, throwing the money. All right, so we have 100, 110, 115, and 116. Next we have is our gifts, and this is just like for birthdays and stuff like anniversaries, baby showers, stuff like that. So we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and we are putting in $15. So my birthday is on the 13th of January. And then my mom's birthday is on the 31st. Yeah, the end of January. Hopefully I have that correct. The 30th? Oh no. Now I can't remember. I'm second guessing myself. Am I a horrible daughter? Oh my god. Oh, okay. So my mom's birthday is coming up. And my birthday's coming up. So, I don't know what I want for my birthday. I don't really think I need anything. I'm gonna have my newborn, so I'll be pretty content. But yeah, mainly saving up for my mom's birthday. So we have a 20, 30, 30, nope, that's not how I count. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, which is a perfect amount in here. And we still have time to add to this, which is great. Next we have house, and house currently has 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and we are adding $55 into house. So we have 50 and 5. So we have 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, and 84. And I'm just trying to build this envelope up as well. We don't really need much around the house. Matt needs a new desk, so that's just gonna be something we owe back to the account. I keep track of certain things as if our debit card was a credit card. I just kind of make note of that and we fund it back when I do the budget. So we're probably going to order that soon. This I'm just going to leave as is and just slowly build this envelope up so we can refrain from kind of owing our account back. But either way, it still works. So that is what's going on with this envelope. And then we have house reno, and this we don't really need to fund much in here either because we're done with baby's nursery. So we're just adding $5 in house reno, and we currently have 50, 60, 70, 80, and then 81, but we now have 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86. Yeah, $86. So we can start building this envelope back up. And that does it for the Capital One binder. And all these binders, again, are linked below if you're interested. They're all from Amazon besides the wallet, of course. So if you want to go snag those, you can do so on Amazon. Alright, $1 challenge. I just realized I accidentally put the $1 I set aside into the stock up envelope. I was not supposed to do that. I'm going to take that $1 back. I believe that's what I did. Alright, so we have been doing this for like, I think, when did I start this? Like 3 months ago, 4 months ago? I would say 4 months tops. I will be doing this for the next year as well. So I want to continue it throughout the whole year and see how much we save. But within the short period of time, I'm like so excited to count this. We have, alright, we add this dollar. We have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, $56. Just in $1 bills that we've just been saving up, which is pretty awesome for a very short period of time of just throwing a couple bucks here and there into this. I love this. I don't know about you guys, but the $1 challenge is just so fun and so easy. I now have this extra money to either put towards category. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with it. I might use it because we have quite a bit to owe back to our bank account. I can actually tell you guys. So essentially, we have a buffer in our account, like, so we just kind of pay back that account, if that makes sense. If you guys want a video on that, I can try and do a video. But essentially, we owe like $300 for furniture. So furniture, like we've bought in quite a few things for the house, and we owe $326 still. And I just pay that back like little by little. Like we put $200 forth, I think, this pay period, to pay back the account for that. So, but essentially it works as like a credit card. So whatever we're spending that isn't budgeted or coming from our envelopes, then I will just pay back the account and keep track of what we're paying for. So I think this might just go towards that, which is good because we still need to order Matt's desk. So that's going to increase the amount we're paying back to the account. But yeah, that's awesome. All right, and that does it for today's video. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday, an amazing new year. And we'll see what the new year brings. I'm excited. It's been a very interesting end of the year for me. And we'll be welcoming our baby boy anytime. But yeah, if you have not already, please make sure you go subscribe and let me know what you guys are doing for the holidays. I would love to get to know you guys. I love when you guys comment down below, so I can chat with you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the new year. Bye!